Anchorhead. It's an interactive fiction game that I played through just recently, and out of curiosity I also tried to find some glitches in it, so this video documents all the things that I found. So this here is a small sequence break I found near the start of this game. During day 1, your husband Michael is reading a book at the local library. He's very protective of it, so if you try to read the book, or take the book, Michael refuses. He's trying to hide something from you, and the solution is that you have to come back to the library during day 2 and use Michael's faculty card to lend the book for yourself. However, if you instead search the book, you will in fact open the book and you are able to read it. Look through book also works. This allows you to read the book early and learn about some topics much earlier than you're supposed to. So here's a small glitch that concerns any liquid objects in this game. For instance, I have this cup which has cold murky coffee. Normally liquid objects can't exist outside containers. However, if you remove coffee from cup, you will in fact take the coffee to your hands as if it was a solid object. And you can do things with this coffee object that you couldn't do with liquids normally. For instance, you can put it in your pockets. And then when you try to shake your coat, that would just slosh cold murky coffee everywhere. So you can use your coat as a container for liquids if you want. You can also use this loophole to get numerous extra water objects in the game. It's pretty useless but pretty fun. For instance, fill cup with rain. You collect a small quantity of rainwater. Now if you get... oh yeah, this comment also works. Get rain out of... get rain from cup. So you remove the small quantity of rainwater, you have it in your hands. You can drop it, drop rain. And now there's a small quantity of rainwater in this screen. If you go to another screen, you can repeat this process. And now there are 2 quantities of rainwater on the street here. Just a small note, you can never pick up these rainwater objects after you've dropped them once. You'd only get your fingers wet. Just for fun I did a save where I duplicated all the water objects that I could find, as many times as I could find. So now my coat holds quite a lot of different water objects. Apparently there is a limit to the number of water objects you can create. For instance, if I try to fill cup with rain again, the game prevents me and it doesn't even give me an error message. So one fairly pointless oddity I noticed was if you write ask for and then some nonsense, you will get an error message from the library. I don't know why it happens, and it doesn't seem to have any other consequences beyond that. Another loophole I discovered is in the tin item. Normally the tin item goes with you through the whole game. It's full of fish oil that you can rub into other objects in the game world. Normally it's impossible to get the fish oil out of the tin, but for some reason you can just pour it out. The fish oil spills out over the ground where it quickly trickles away. So now I have an empty tin. This is kind of problematic because the tin is never supposed to be empty. You can put other objects inside the tin. And you can never get them out again. If I try to take the cup now, I instead get the oil error message. The fish oil is too viscous to pour. It sticks to the inside of the tin like congealed gravy. So now my cup is forever stuck inside the old tin. The game still assumes the tin has some oil inside it, so if you put finger inside the tin, you can still get some oil from it, but you can't actually smear the oil on any other objects. If you try to rub oil on door or any other object, you just get the generic error message. So basically, you can't use the oil like intended, and the game is unwinnable if you lose the oil. So I hope you guys enjoyed these glitches, and thanks to Michael Gentry for writing this interesting piece of interactive fiction. So that's all for now. Bye.